So training today is going to be a mix of upper body and injury rehab. And since it's been a while since I've made a video, I thought I'd give an update. So after I unfortunately had to pull out of the World Strength Games, my next move was to jump right into prep for my first Strongman Corp Nationals. However, right off the bat it hasn't gone to plan, and I'll elaborate a little bit on that in between sets today. In short, the issue I'm dealing with is a pinched sciatic nerve on the left side, so that warm-up circuit actually doubles as rehab, and the name of the game is all about taking the pressure off of that nerve while also engaging the core. First thing after warm-ups is going to be a superset focused entirely on rehab. The two movements are going to be Hartman's glute bridges, and I'm also going to be busting out my power pin for some single leg, two-arm deadlifts. I was really surprised at how good those single leg deadlifts felt. Now for context, I had my hip injury that I talked about in my last couple of videos. Of course I took it easy for a couple weeks, and it wasn't long before Zach and I really thought that I was in the clear. I even had my first session of back squats in a long time, but then about a week and a half ago I was doing some sandbag loads over a yoke, and it wasn't even anything unreasonable. It was only a 250-pound bag. But I definitely aggravated something back there. Now, it's not as bad as it was before. In fact, it doesn't even hold a candle to what I was going through a month ago. In fact, the more I think about it, the less sure I am that this is something to do with the injury I got from Miami's Baddest, or if it's something new altogether. Now, I've actually seen some improvement, even in just the last few days, but the main complications I'm still dealing with are some tightness and difficulty engaging my left calf muscle, along with pretty much anything that involves stretching that hamstring. Right now, my range of comfortable motion is greatly reduced, and it's definitely affected my ability to pick something up off the ground, which is why I was surprised those single leg deadlifts felt as good as they did. They really didn't bother it at all. So it's a step in the right direction. Real quick, I'll just bang out these H rolls with a 2-second hold at the top and bottom. Now for some incline bench. 7 sets of 4, building up to an RPE 9 today. I'm going to elevate my foot a little bit. Yeah, I had this problem last week too, just sitting that way is pinching my nerve. Well, that was disappointing, not gonna lie. I was expecting to end up closer to the 250 mark. Just one of those days, I guess. Now, the next thing is gonna be another superset. And the way it's going to work is I've got 6 sets to work up to a 2 rep max on JM presses. And for those unfamiliar, a JM press is essentially a hybrid between a close grip bench and a skull crusher, where you're thinking about bringing the bar to your collarbone. And in between sets on the JMs, I'm going to be hitting some behind the neck lat pull down with a hold. Last thing for tonight is a needlessly complicated shoulder accessory called Powell raises. So we're 13 weeks out from nationals, and as of right now, my aspirations are still to do it, but I'm having a balanced prep with rehabbing this nerve issue, and I won't lie, it's definitely frustrating watching the others who are going already practicing the events while I'm stuck where I am. But these things can't be rushed, and there's a very real possibility that I may not be ready in time. All I can really do is keep hitting the movements that I can and stay consistent with the rehab, and I'll catch you in the next one.